Memobi bi akwaba eba Melodies TV. So there is an allegation flying in the air. If you don't know what's going on, Enrechi and yet say ECG for omopenyi wa resign na ECG for penyi say your friend no Dr. Dubrick. Na nkrofo say wa resign especially aka 2 months to aban ebeto Ghana yebeto aba no nkrofo bebre wanwa. Na aside that no unim say ECG penyi kra no oha ende Ghana dum so asan so ahya ase inti se dum so ahya ase ekoso na ECG penyi resign no wanwa Ghana nso de na ye nte se mpenyimfo resign sa inti ebisa na se die inti a na wa resign na asem wo kan ne se personal reasons onka die inti a wa resign atre Ghana for ono ankasa na asem no mpese obetri mu atre nkrofo. And details every Honorable John Abdullah Jinapo. Now, if you don't know John, now if you've not been following him, he is extremely knowledgeable in the field of our energy sector. In fact, NDC bar, I am saying this, NDC bar, John Jinapo mihune say he will be selected as the energy minister. He knows a lot of exposés are a free energy ministry hub na bano. Wano John Jinapo wode eba. Na hona yehun se John Jinapo edensem aba betuja. Di entia na John Jinapo densem utujwa wo se President Akufo-Addo ebusua eno hunti na papa yi resign ye. President Akufo-Addo ebusua nso aye de. Di entia no mama na resign o se hwe na deal bi koso ani ye pese ye yisu Ken Ofori Atta mo ni omobusua no na trese sika ne ko mo ho. Na papa ne ye na adwen se won pene nti peni a papa ne ye na adwen se won pene no ene ye ya na ye force ne se won pene dia won resign nti ebusuan nchendi omo ba be free aban mu last minute deal bi a wo mo pese omo ye a papa na mpene no eno ena ma ade we ni na aba. This is the allegation as stated by John Abdullah Jinapo. Ma menkenkan stories na anansem a John Jinapo edituja na yenkoso now o say the Member of Parliament for Yape Kusegu, John Abdullah Jinapo, has given details of the supposed happenings that led to lawyer Samuel Dubik Mahama leaving his position as the managing director of the Electricity Company of Ghana, ECG. Speaking in an interview on Metro TV's Good Morning Ghana on September 26, 2024, John Abdullah Jinapo, who hinted at Samuel Mahama's removal in a post shared on social media, indicated that the former ECG boss was essentially forced to step down for insisting that the Akufo-Addo, for insisting that the Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo government must follow the right procedures for the procurement of crude oil for the production of electricity. Just like I'm saying, to say Yakatre say one step it down, Yakatre papa say one step it down because crude oil bia ye pese ye deba Ghana or Katre President Akufo-Addo said that be monfa emra kwan so asa wo mo pese mo yusu bukata bi ede ye ena wo ka se monfa emra kwan so si won pene ma mo yusu bukata no eno no ene ye pushing the someone resigning. He said that the former ECG boss was opposed to the method put in place by the immediate past Minister of Finance Ken Ofori Atta, who is now Akufo-Addo's senior advisor on the economy, which made the former minister the one in charge of the procurement of the crude oil, contrary to laid down procedures. In the end, position of President Akufo-Addo Diama Ken Ofori Atta as as being in charge of the procurement of crude oil. No, position President Akufo-Addo Diama Ken Ofori Atta as the advisor of the on the economy. No. And there was signing deals be was here. Now deals ni be a was signing and say, or no, and now the procurement of a year crude oil. It's under Ken Ofori Atta kwa position be a or ye deals be a Ghana for yense, but a coso. So he said that Dubik Mahama decided to stand his ground to ensure that the right thing was done, despite pressure from a family member of the president, and that was his bin. It's the ECG boss ye ejina ne nazo se one penny. Aden na mo de ebusuanfo no mo de mo pese bibia mo na mo ye. boni bi ebusuafo baako ebusuan baako nti o ka se won pene no ene ka se ene sa de akọ yen yebusuan ene yete so wo nka yebusuan ho nti se yesi ye ya de na so won pene a frim na kọ o say I posted about 5 or 10 minutes before the announcement came out because I had gotten information that some people related to the president insisted on procuring light crude oil in a certain manner, which Dubik, the MD for ECG, resisted now. International say, you see, the AMA NDC MP, John Jinapo, Nasema Kwako yet the NSA, Oba Bontemba Bekanye, and Sana Asem Nisi. So a cocoa band the sounds they are, Obia baby living in Pacrono. Odinkai Babontemba say, oh, Ghana for Muheni Yona BBC. Adie sini de serious so. No mo bizan say adie na esi wo se hwe President Kufuado de all ye no enya asem ketwa de ekoso na enya asem ketwa ni minister sorry ni nuano who was the former minister in same ekoso say intino ECG boss the group sorry resign na ECG boss no resign and grofo ka say ende papa yin nsema waka no kware bi wom. But so far, no one has come out to deny that someone papa you can't intro. Atiasie. Inti. I say, Mr. Dubik resisted. Now, demand has tripled. Demand has tripped for the supply of gas, and so there's a deficit of about 60 mm SCF. So they have to procure light crude oil at about $40 million every month. That translates to about $180 million by the time this year ends. But that is not even the problem. The key problem is who procures the light crude oil. We've maintained that VRE, being the lead agency in the generation sector, should rather be procuring the light crude oil for the other entities. But when Ken Ofori Atta was minister, he insisted that the procurement be done directly under his instructions and that ECG be instructed to pay directly without recourse to cash waterfall mechanism. And you and I recall that PURC has been up in arms with ECG because when they do that, they no longer adhere to the principle of the cash waterfall mechanism. And so recently, Dubik has tried to exercise his authority and to do what is right and proper, the MP said. Ken Ofori Atta say wono eno pese o handle sa procurement no every month bia sike be free mu aba $40 million. Ono Ken Ofori Atta ni nebusuafo no se fata. Si ade na nka VRE ene nko se eyese adwuma no. Ba pan se VRE be ye adwuma no nanka sika no aba Ghana fo ho no dabi. Omomfa adwuma ne mo ebusua na sika ne nko mo ebusua ho. Nti ECG boss ne ka se won pene no. Ena trese ye force no. Epame na he added that has led to the decision to kick him out. He was determined to do what is proper, what is right, and restore the cash waterfall mechanism such that if anybody wanted to buy fuel, it will reflect in the cash waterfall mechanism and would know those behind the procurement of fuel so that we could track it. But he was asked to exit, and unfortunately, he exited. And that is why he cited personal reasons for his decision to exit. But the painful thing is that by the end of the year, we have a debt of about $480 million on account of light crude oil, he said. So basically, that is the story. That is what has led to the resignation of this ECG boss. And to say what to say ECG boss on resign here on Sempa. Montre mo on comment box timu.